Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Hold on, am I showing the wrong thing? Phyllis! Dude, oh my gosh. Yes, I'm live. Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes last minute live stream with yours truly, Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well. I may have the COVID. I might not. I probably just have a head cold. But who knows? I mean, I might have the Omicron. Speaking of Omicrons, I do have an extra one. I'm not sure where I want to put it just yet, to be completely honest. Aldre, how are you, sir? I'm doing well. Yeah, but I've got this extra Omicron, and I'm like, I don't want to know what I want to do with Dark Chilies! What's up, man? Waiting to ride through the snow, listening to a Going Nerdy live stream. Well, hopefully there's snow where you are. All of the snow in my area is gone. Let me open up the display capture. Yeah, like, it's all gone. Utah's a weird place for snow. I mean, it's all up in the mountains. In the valley where I'm at, nothing. Right, so, today I'm going up against El Mexicano 07, which I'm assuming is like the 007. I'm not sure. But, dude has four friggin' Galactic Legends. Not happy about that. Yeah, I tell you, like, I'm not super sick, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I'm feeling groggy. I guess the best word for it. I don't feel great, but I don't feel terrible. Like voice sickness. I got a little bit of a headache, some phlegm, I live in Utah, which is a very dry place, so I always wake up congested anyways, because it's so dry. But, you deal with it. You roll with the punches. So this is his bottom, right? I'm worried that he's put all of the, what do you call those GLs on the backside. Because, like, right up top, he's not very GL heavy. And by GL heavy, I mean he doesn't have any. So I'm going to go check and see what he's got for ships. Because I didn't even look at that. I mean, he doesn't have the Executor up top. Or he doesn't have it. Woohoo! That means I have a chance. Woot. I've got a cat roaming around in the background. So if I just turn around and start yelling like my inner redneck, don't judge me too harshly. Alright, so let's open up. We got General Grievous on the bottom. We've got Mon Mothma. Who else? Bosk. I'm calling it, guys. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week or towards the end. I do believe that Bosk will be in, what do you call that? It'll be in the Book of Both. Christine, I don't know why he would put them on the back. I think some people like to watch the world burn. Cat, get down! If I had something, I'd throw it at him, but I don't. Hey, get down! I'll throw a shoe at him. He's climbing on one of my wife's prom dresses from high school. Now, would I be upset if it was ruined and I had to throw it out? Not necessarily. But, she might, so I want to avoid that. So let's start with General Grievous. I mean, do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna go off and let's do it. Let's use our Kylo. Let's see, 755. Let's do it. Go big or go home. And I'm already home, so I guess I have to go big. I'm a little disappointed that in our first week back, like full week back from Christmas, we haven't got anything from CG. I mean, we've gotten like some, hey, things are happening and mistakes and whatnot, but you know, I do think Bosk has a good chance of showing up. I really, really do, and I'm actually going to put together a video of some of the spoilers that I've seen. I say spoilers, like heavy rumors is where I want to go with this, because I don't know if they're spoilers. So I don't want to like start suggesting, but like as I'm watching episode 2, I'm looking at all of the Trandoshans. You know, they're just like kicking it, you know. I got to think that there's more than, I don't know. I'm really excited. Like I want to go through and I want to read the War of the Bounty Hunters. Solomon Grundy, how are you? Still need to change your title as it is 5v5. Hello, you big... I know. But, yeah, and the Trandoshans hate the Wookiees. Now, I'm not... My Star Wars... What would you call that? My Star Wars geography is not what it should be. But I am of the opinion that I think Tatooine... I know that the planet of the Trandoshans, I know that's in the same location as... Or I think it's in the same system as... I almost said Shriwook. As Kashyyyk. And that's kind of why they have their fight. You know, this... You know, why Wookiees and Trandoshans hate each other so much, right? I'm not entirely sure on that, but I feel like it's right. I feel like I'm accurate. All right. So he's gone. Mothma counters. What does Mothma have? Yeah, I'm going to bring in, what's his face? Lord Vader. Where did I put him? I am doing well. I'll say this, like, I'm feeling a little under the weather. But every time I live stream, like, I feel great while I'm doing it. And shortly thereafter is when I that's when I need a nap. And naps are wonderful. I love naps. Yeah, thank you, Christine. Trandosha and Kashyyyk in the same system. And I want to say it's also on the Outer Rim. I'm not entirely sure. But I don't know, like, I think that there's a lot of, there's so much that I'm just excited for, to be honest with you. I know that in the first installment of Crimson Reign, they mention Prince Shizor. I've always called him Shizor. I know some people call him Shizor. I don't understand why. Mid-Rim. Okay, that's good to know. But like he's like the leader or one of the main dudes for the Black Sun, you know, and we've seen at the oh no, that's no good. Did I just ruin my chances? Let's go ahead and kill Wedge. Oh no, not Wedge didn't go down. But I know that Shizor, like I said, I don't remember how it's pronounced. He is back officially into canon. He was kind of gone away with, but then we've seen all of those, that meeting with Boba and all of them are sitting around that table. Yeah, Watt OP. I do love Watt. Let's give him some money back, some protection back. But, you know, I'm thinking, like, I'm legit thinking that, like, we could see Black Sun. I still think, you know, Kira could be showing up. And I'm gonna, if you haven't seen episode 2 yet, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but if you've been on the internet, you know. Who are we looking at here? Kylo Ren uncovered, unmasked, Do I have Kylo Ren unmasked? Yeah, but I want to do the... What's this guy's first? The... Kira would be cool. Kira threw me, though. Like, I think Kira would be awesome. We know that at this point... But isn't Old Maul's dead? Right? At this point. Now... Was he really dead? I mean, he died, but I don't know. Brood. I would love to see Kira. I mean, she would be dope. You know, I think we're gonna get a lot of those OG bounty hunters. I really think so. I want to see. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go to Scoundrels real quick to look him up. The guy with the hat. He's a pimp-looking dude with a hat. Where's Imbo? That's who I want to see. Imbo would be dope. Yeah, but like Solo Star Wars Story Maul, he's gone. Like he's dead. Unless we see flashbacks. You know? Unless we see flashbacks, that Solo guy is... He's no more, because he died in Star Wars Rebels. Am I using the right ones? I am. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna go in just the 3. I know that it's possible. I just liked the Sith Trooper. Oh, that would be dope. See, and that's the thing. Darth Jealous, I absolutely love that idea. Because Kenobi would do that. Kenobi would totally bury his enemy. Right? Because, like, he would totally do that. The nobility of Kenobi, I would love to see that. Solo is before Rebels. Or it's like at the same time at some point, but the death of Maul takes place in, I want to say, season 4 of Rebels. Yeah, and that would have been after Solo, right? So I mean, I would love to see a grave. A Kenobi grave. Or not a Kenobi grave, because, you know, Kenobi he's not there. Oh, man. That would be dope. Yeah. No, so the Maul at the end of Solo, because remember, this Book of Boba Fett takes place after Return of the Jedi, right? So this is post Radaja. Let's see, who am I going to use? Let's do Luke and Yoda. So I'm actually listening right now to Fallen Stars. It's the new Claudia Gray book that came out. It is, what do you call that? It is High Republic, but I should have used his stun. But I don't know. It's like it's so far it's not bad. Like here's the thing. Like with all of the High Republic stuff, I don't know. I take it with a grain of salt. Like there was a lot of Star Wars books that I didn't actually care for in old canon. Case in point, MedStar 1 and 2. MedStar 1 and 2 were fun stories. They were good stories. They were about it was like MASH, but for, the Clone Wars, which cool concept, right? Really cool concept. But I don't know, just wasn't amazing. Wasn't phenomenal. It was good. It was good. It was a Star Wars story. And that's the way I kind of look at these this stuff, this whole era of stuff. Like, I don't, like, it's not phenomenal, but it's not terrible either. Well, most of it's not terrible. Yeah, and that's a good point, Darchillis, because something has happened. Maul ends up losing everything, and that's when Ezra finds him on Malachor, right? So yeah, but I'm going bounty hunters with the resistance. Not to be confused with the bounty honeys. I think they're probably streaming over, and I'm going full bounty, going full on. Never take chances with the resistance. At this point, they're too shady. I don't know what's the right word. They want to win too bad, and so why can't? Oh, it's the wrong guy. That's why. I was like, why can't I switch the attacker? But dispel all buffs. Let's do some hitting up. We're gonna kill him. Chewie's gonna get a lick in. There he goes. That's not a terrible hit. Da-da-da. But yeah, I'm stoked, guys. Like I'm legit stoked. And I'm stoked for this year in Star Wars. Like, holy crap, there's going to be so much. Rumor has it, and you got to love rumors, that excuse me, I apologize. Rumor has it that Jedi Fallen Order, which won't be called Jedi Fallen Order 2, it won't be called Jedi Fallen Order 2, it'll just be called Jedi I don't know, The Gathering of Children or something. I don't know. But that will debut, like the screenshots or live action or whatever. That is supposed to debut sometime at like E3. And then we'll have an actual new game for it next fall. Which makes sense, because if they want to launch something around the time of Andor, right? This could be in conjunction with Andor. It could be in conjunction with Kenobi. There could be anything that connects. It's supposed to be like huge, and I'm excited for it. All right, so we're out of place. All right, let's jump back to our search bar. I got rid of the wrong thing. Who to attack? Crap. GAC. I have an itch on my eye. I apologize. But yeah, like I'm really stoked, and I think Swugga is going to probably hype a lot of this stuff up. Like I'm kind of hoping that this year is the year of a shipload of content. You know? Like, we got a lot of stuff last year. Well, we got some decent stuff. Who is that? What's his face? I always forget his name. Veers! I'm a forgetful person. Whoops, wrong button. Who do we take on with Veers? CLS. Oh, let's do that. Let's go with his what are those people called? The Sith Empire. I am still thinking though that the GLs, a lot of people I've heard are talking about GLs, what are coming up. I think we're going to get a lot of non-force sensitive people. That's my thought. I mean, we've got 6 right now, all of which are force sensitive. I think, and the more I watch the Book of Boba Fett, I mean, the more I'm almost positive that we're going to get Jabba. I mean, I'm almost positive that he's coming. Let's go ahead and get out Range Trooper while I can. Oh! Oh, that was beautiful! That was beautiful. Malik is dope. I love Malik. He is one of my favorite characters. By all means, Malik is a must-have in GAC. Right? Do I need... I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, he's got him Zeta'd, which makes him, I don't know. Okay, Christine, I've got to ask, when you say if he's going to have a 2-speed, is that a reference to the Star Wars Minis game? Because in Star Wars Miniatures, you could get Jabba, but he had a 2-speed. He didn't go very far at all. It was awesome. I loved it. I'm very curious, though. All right. Oh, no. So he does have a Galactic Legend. He's got Luke right here. Okay. So... Awesome. That's one. So I grew up. I kind of watched Star Wars as a kid, but it wasn't until like I was I was an adult at that point that like I was in my early 20s that like I really dove into it, and I started because of Star Wars miniatures. In fact, I have all of my Star Wars miniatures back here in like a little lunchbox. Oh, I loved that game. When they went, when Wizards of the Coast decided not to pick it up anymore, like to keep making them because it was too expensive or whatever, I went and they all of those little packs for the Star Wars miniatures were on sale, like 50% off or 75% off. So I went to like every Target in my area and I bought them, all of them. And then I kept the ones that I wanted, and I sold the rest. And so, like, I got some great drops. It was amazing. But I haven't played it in years. So, there is a tabletop. I forget the name of it. There's a tabletop version of it that's... I mean, it's all tabletop, obviously. But, like, it's... computerized? Is that the word I'm looking for? Commander Ahsoka. I'm bringing him in. Star Wars Force Arena was a fun game. Like it was a legitimately fun game. It bothers me that games like that don't make it. I mean, because here's the thing. Like I love SWGA. I do, but it's not the most fun game. It's just a fun game, you know? And it's got different... I would love to have a game like this, but also a game that had different modes, and that's just not... That's just not on the cards, you know? Like, a game that was like unto SWGA, but at the same time had... I feel bad killing Omega like that, but I also don't. But, you know, but also had features like, you know, Force Arena. That was such a cool game. And they had so many more characters than we do, you know? Yeah, I've seen the Lego Star Wars one. Here, let's bring up the next batch. All right, so we've got Darth Revan. Rolo. I like scrolling through these more than I think that most people do. Newt. I'll have to go look it up. Rebel Officer Leia Organa. And, oh, what's her name? Barris. No. Basti. Oh, sorry, Pimpo. But, you know. All right, let's see. See, that's interesting. Basti. I'm curious. The Lego Star Wars Clash Royale. I haven't. Is it good? And is it mobile or is it like I don't know? Because I've got a Switch, I've got Xbox, and obviously I've got a computer because I'm streaming this via BlueStacks. I've got a number of different systems, but like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. It's mobile. All right. Is that the one that was like you control a guy, kind of like a Battlefront 2, but mobile, but via Lego? Mobile version of Clash. All right. Let's do. Oh man, I don't know. Do I want a tank? Yeah. I'm doing this. Like there's a lot of like little things out there, like a lot of little games that like I've debated. It's literally like Clash Royale. Okay, that's good to know. Let's get rid of Watt a little bit. Oh, this may have been a bad choice. I should have thought this one through a little better. Basti, Luke, let's go for. Let's do this. Let's put the stun down. Oh no! Let's feed some. Let's give them all rebuff or. There you go. There you go. I think I have a kid walking down. I can't tell. It's either that or my cat's trying to kill me, which is possible. Right? Because it's a cat. All cats are trying to kill all people at all times. You've got to always be wary of the cats. All right, here we are. Here we are. Ooh, let's go after Basti. Got the kill and another. I like that. I like that. All right, Luke. Going for Jedi Knight Luke. Let's get some hits in. But no, I really think that this year is going to be kind of like the year of Star Wars. We've got 4 potential shows, maybe 5. I say 4 because of, season 2 of The Bad Batch. But, like, if they bring in Mando season 3 by the end, or if, like, they start it. Let's do this. All right, let's... This might come down to the wire, I think. I gotta get rid of some peeps here. It's making me a little nervous. All right, he's dead. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is better. Huh. Oh, that's not good. But Luke gets hit. No, I got this. I got this. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Gonna put that up, put marked on Luke. Luke is gone. Now I've just got to get rid of Jedi Master Yoda. Because he's going to be a turd muffin right here. Oh, man. If he stealths, then I'll have him, I think. But this could, if I don't get it though, I could be out. I mean, this could be the thing that stops it. And this might be why he was... This could be a very sneaky team. There we are. There we are. You're dead now, stinker. Okay, I'm just going to put it on auto because I don't think I can click fast enough. That was... I think that might have been a timeout team. But if I can get him... I mean, I've got 15 seconds. I don't know. This is going to suck. I should have... Oh! Well, crap. Well played, El Mexicano. Well played, sir. Let me go back out real quick and get my bonus energy. What's up, kiddo? All right, you want to come snuggle me? All right. So, let me introduce you to my youngest. I'm live streaming. You want to say hi to the people?
Hi.
This is Minnie. This is my Bubs, my Brooklyn. She's not the fan of Star Wars as I am, but she watches it with me. Let's see. All right. Let's look up here. We got to do a research. They say hello, Brooklyn. Rev encounters. All right. It's Little Nerdy Junior is what they said. Yep, she's doing well. She stayed home with me yesterday because she didn't want her sister to be able to stay. Because her sister also got tested. So we all got tested. She didn't. But we all got tested. And let's see, Basti Shan encounters. All right, let's go. And so she didn't want to be left out. So she stayed home when she probably should have gone to school. But we ended up watching TV all afternoon. Let's see. I'm looking at... I don't know. This is going to be tough, kid.
Dada.
Now, I have Sith Eternal Emperor, but I've got him on defense right now. This is going to be a rough one. CLS? Seen 5 times. Average wins 0. All right, hey, stop that. What is that? Dental floss?
It doesn't have any more dental floss in it.
All right. That makes a lot of sense for some reason.
Oh, and Midnight wants to join us too.
Yep. He's been a silly cat. All right, I'm going to try Rebels. This got me hung up one time too. Like it was a defense that they... Hey, stop that, kid. Do you want to go upstairs? Will you go upstairs?
Okay.
All right, I'll be up in a bit.
But Mama's gone.
I know, go watch something.
Okay.
Okay? Go watch the magic show.
You never know if I'll go up into the attic or not.
You won't go up to the attic. Who can clean? Her can clean? JTR. Can she? Let's look at it. So this is the JTR team that I would normally run. With veteran Han. Oh, see, that's my thing. I got veteran Han on defense. I put him on a smuggler team. Is it because it's the constant hit, right? And it's like a powerhouse. Score critical at 17 exposed for 2 turns. Thanks, Darchillas. I've been thinking about like what I do. Like I'm a teacher, right? You guys know that. Or may know that, I don't know. I'm gonna try it with the resistance team I've got. If not, maybe we'll look at Han. Let's do this. Throw that confused on. But like I love teaching. I love my wife. I love being married. One of the greatest things though, I love being a dad. It's so cool. Like I'm watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe with my oldest. So I teach middle school, and I teach creative writing, English, and journalism. So I think Finn will do it. I think this might work. This good call, Nicholas. But like I love teaching. It's great job. But seriously, like the coolest thing I have ever done is be a dad. And like I said, like I'm going through and we're watching the cinematic universe in order. Like there's some that I can't watch with her. You know, like I'm really hesitant to watch. I'm not really hesitant. I want to watch Daredevil with my child because it's a great show, but it's super inappropriate. Like the level of violence in Daredevil is just I love writing. I've written a few poems that I got published at like the college level. I wrote a zombie story, a zombie novella. I never finished it, but it's essentially, it started off, there's a snowstorm that traps this pest control guy and his buddy in this old folks home, and the old people get turned into zombies. I never finished it, but it was fun writing it. It was pretty gruesome, like violently so. I was voted. I was just told by my school newspaper that I was voted most likely to be a Jedi, or to turn into not turn in or become a Jedi. I don't know the actual thing, but I told the student who told me, I was like, "This is the greatest thing that's happened to me today." You know, it was a pretty cool moment for me. I was like, "Yay!" All right, so let's see. Rolo. It's this Malik that's going to be the real booger. And then let's see. Newt. So there's, this is going to be a tough one because now that he's made me use some, let's go. Let's go here. I'm seeing, but no, so it looks like Empire actually should do fine against these guys. No, I tell you, so like I told my students a couple of days ago, it's like, you know, the beginning of the year, or I mean technically it's the beginning of the year, but like it's the beginning of like a new term, and like we're trying to get things, you know, the ball rolling on stuff. And you know, I told them, I was like, look, my job, like I don't get paid much. I'm like, I could go out into sales and sell people. I could, you know, do any number of things, but I'm like, I'm here because like I want to make sure that like this next generations of kids, like they're going through so much crap, you know? It's like they need, if I lose, I'm going to be really pissed. What, child? What's up? Yes, you can have a Dr. Pepper. Don't tell your mom. No crap. See, I blame Malik for this whole thing. As the troopers dark. What are we doing here? Spell all deep target to all enemies. There we go. Nope, that was not a good thing. Let's take off some turn meter from him. Oh, and it didn't work! Oh, man! CLS is probably going to be... Yeah, I'm going to back out here. Because turn meter and all that. Whoo! Yeah. And my imps... Like, see, that's the thing. That's the real thing. Like, I have not spent nearly enough time on my mods. Like, who do I want to use? Let's get... Oh, man. Who has... That's the thing, is who has good... Man, this is rough. So they all have counter. So I'm going to do this. Oh, man, this is going to be a challenge. Hopefully I can... We'll see. All right, she's gone. All right, I think this could work as long as I can get rid of... Oh, if I can take him out. Oh! That sucks. But Malik is gone. Okay. Yeah, no. So back to what I was saying. Like, kids go through so much crap today. And, like, they just... I think more, like... this is going to sound terrible coming from a teacher. But, like, it's... With the way that our public schools are run, it's less about, like... me teaching brand new information each year and more about me giving them opportunities to practice what they're learning. And if they can practice it enough and have someone that's fun and engaging, you know, they'll be good by the time they graduate. I always tell them, I'm like, look, you know, some of you should go to college because it's great. Some of you should go into trade. Some of you should learn, you know, Premiere Pro, you know. It's like I got my district actually has a deal with what do you call that? It's with Adobe, right? So all of Adobe is completely free, like the whole suite is completely free to like all students within my school district. And I tell my students, I'm like, look, I'm an English teacher, but I'm going to tell you straight out. If you guys spent 30 minutes a day, an hour a day from now on till the time you've graduated high school learning the Adobe suite, by the time you graduate, because again, it's free for them, by the time you graduate, you will have a more marketable skill than a high school diploma will give you. And they kind of look at me like, Mr., you know, you're crazy. Like, that's insane. I'm like, that's true. You know, like, that's factual. Because... It's a good tool. It's a good system. I'm thinking, you know what? I got Padme. Should I do? Oh man, I don't know. Let's do this. I'm gonna bring in my Galactic Republic. So Padme. I'm gonna bring in some clones. Boom. Bob's your uncle. College isn't for everyone, right? And more people need to learn that. But, and I will say this, and not even like traditional education is for everyone. But what is for everyone, there are basics that you need to know, like math and reading and writing and the ability to think, not what to think. Like I tell my students all the time, I'm like, dude, you guys, I'm not trying to teach you what to think. I'm trying to help you think around issues. You need to learn how to think, not like different patterns and stuff. Like that's the stuff you need to learn, not how, right? The worst thing a teacher can say is this is the only way that's possible. You need to learn like processes, you know? And then once you've done that, you can be like, oh yeah, think what you want, but like be able to like think critically. That's what's important, you know? So now, like I said, I teach middle school, so that's kind of a hard sell to like 12-year-olds. So, but I'm enthusiastic enough that I feel like I win them over most times. Exactly. We need to focus on individuals, right? Just, give them love and help them, right? Be like, hey, you're good. Just as long as you can get through this. Like my grading process is so easy. My creative writing, it's just like I ask him, I'm like, how many are you here because you want to learn to write, or how many are you here because, there was nowhere else. And they're always hesitant right off the bat. They're like, I don't want to say that to you. And I was like, you're here because there was nowhere else to put you, right? And he's like, yeah. They're always like a handful of them. They're like, yeah, there was nowhere else. I was like, I don't care. You're still going to like my class. You'll still probably pass with a really good grade. And it'll still be the highest score you get for the entire year. But you got to try. That's my whole thing. I'm like, you got to put forth effort. If you don't put forth effort, I'm not going to just give you an A. A kick in the A, maybe. But not an A. I won't kick him. I don't want to be that guy. But again, they just need love. They just need support. That's all it is. But yeah. So, and I tell them, I'm like, look, especially with creative writing, I'm like, look, you do not have to write about Star Wars. Ever. If you want to, that's great. I actually had some kids that wrote some fan fiction. Some Star Wars fans came in, they wrote fan fiction. It was good. It was fun. But I was like, I won't force you. I will never force you to write about Star Wars. But I'm like, if you want to, I'll talk to you about it. And I do. Often. And vociferously. I talk a lot about Star Wars. All right. Let's do this. I do love that my opponent did not have an executor, because I've still not looked at, who was it? Oh, it's there's someone who has a great video out there, and you guys are gonna say, because you tell me every time, that I need to go and watch it. But there's someone out there that has a great video on how to defeat the executor. So, and I tell them, that's the other thing too. I'm like, look, kid, and like with students, I'm like, look, like find something you're passionate about and just do it. Just go with it. That's why I have a YouTube channel about Star Wars, right? Because I like Star Wars. It's not everyone does, but I mean, if you're passionate about it, you'll find other passionate people. See, proof that I also drink water and not just soda and rock stars. Yeah, my brain does not do math. Like, it's a challenge. And I do, as a teacher, I have to be careful. Like, hey, math is important. I mean, because it is. It's really important. But, like, I don't want to, like... a lot of my students do know that I have a YouTube channel. I talk about it openly. In fact, I have a... what do you call it? A Swugga poster signed by the devs. Like on my wall in my classroom. It's awesome. It's so cool. It's when the devs did the what do you call it? The Game Changers program, which I still think they need to do. There's so many so many people out there that make great content, that it's like, you guys need, I'm going to lose this if I'm not careful. It would be great to, oh, yep, I got to be careful here because, oh, Ghost goes down with like nothing. Oh, that was clearly not Hera behind the wheel. All right, let's bring in this guy. All right. Double tap. Oh, I should have. Let's stun. Oh, okay. Woo! I was really worried for a second. I was. My students do know that I have a channel. I actually created another one for them the other day. It's, you know what? I've not used Admiral Piet. So I'm going to take Piet in, and let's go full bounty hunter. Oh, crap. I don't have all the bounty hunters. Will that be enough? Let's do... we'll see what, right? We'll see what happens. They do know, but like as for my creative writing, sometimes what I'll do is I'll put on like a video, like a just really weird, random, like, hey, write about this, and it'll be like a spooky ghost house, and then I'll put like just ambient noises in the background, and I'll try to spook them out. And so what I've done is I've decided to create my own ambient channel. And it's called Ambient Life, and there are 9 subscribers to it. One of them is an hour worth of bacon frying. That's it. Just bacon frying for an hour. Let's do this. And others, it's been fun. I'm curious, if I blow up the ship but lose, do I still lose if they don't have a capital ship, or is it like a tie? How does that work? Target enemy, inflict, target, lock. Let's go here. Shibuya! Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Again. I should probably take out the Millennium Falcon. Right? I feel like that's something I should focus on. There she goes. Because, raise the pilot. Dispel from target Empire Sith ally. No, I don't have any of those. Deal critical damage down. Oh no. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So I still lose, but when I load back up, it just doesn't have a capital ship. Well, that's fine. Now that I have an Imperial ship. Oh, that little booger wants to die. On a side note, I do believe that tomorrow night, because we've moved the babbling about Boba Fett to Wednesdays, which I think is probably a better day for it anyways. Or not Wednesday, Tuesday. I think it's a better day because then, everyone has a chance to have watched it. We're hyped. We go in hyped to episode 3. It'll be very exciting. But tomorrow, I actually think that myself and, if I'm not mistaken, Nev and we have a special guest, and we're gonna talk about The Witcher season 2. I have to finish it tonight. I think I have like 2 episodes left. I didn't binge watch it like I should have, but I just time, and you can't watch The Witcher with kids around, right? But guys, I loved The Witcher. I haven't even played any of the games. Like, I'm debating on whether I should go back. I know that Wild Hunt is... Oh! That's ridiculous. I let their ship get destroyed. Oh! That was crazy. See, now I have to win. Because I feel like that's a slap in the face to the Executor. Right? Am I wrong? I feel like the worst ship that could have defeated me. This is what happens. I get too sidetracked with... I get too sidetracked talking. I blame this on the ADD. Right? I mean, I have my pills and everything. I'm on them today. But now I gotta go full bore to make sure I don't lose. Oh, man, that was insane. But, it is what it is. Okay, so not a great series of wins. It wasn't the prettiest. Did I get all the clear? But it was a full clear. Okay, now I've got 2 hours and 24 minutes. We'll see what my opponent does. This is my front line. Oh, man, that was embarrassing. This is my front line up top. He does have his Omicron. So I really want to put in, like, because of this, I'm debating on putting in, as far as Jedi go, and I'll show you here in a minute, some solid healers. You know, Barris, relicking Barris, making, Barris awesome. I'm also thinking I might Omicron my Ewoks for kicks and giggles. Because, they're not relicked, but that would be fun. So here's my bottom line. And because, there's 2 hours left, and he might be watching. El Mexicano 07, here's my back row. So I did put in, but here's you guys want to see a secret? I forgot to put mods on him, which was not smart on my part. And this is where I put my scoundrel, Old Man Han. So, but like him, my back defensive ships are not great. This one's not bad, but the resistance one, terrible, just terrible. So we'll see. I did lose last time. We'll see how it plays out this time. Let me show you guys my my defense or what my farming, my ships. I have all of the ones. I have them all 7-star. I have them all gear, all but like one, maybe 2 of them gear 12. And also, well, let me bring it up real quick. Let me show you. I love the Ewoks. I do. So Poplu is, what is Poplu? He's gear 11. And then Tebow. Tebow. I feel bad for Tebow because once the Empire team, once the Rancor stopped being, like, the basic Rancor stopped being what people went for, Tebow became useless. So, but this is where I am. I'm like, it wouldn't take me maybe a couple months to get him to relicable, and Omicron, they're not terrible, but then, I look at my other bounty hunters. The other Omicron that I would put on would be Zam Wessel. And, do I put it on one person or do I put it on a bunch of people? It's a hard, it's hard because my bounty hunters are already solid. I'm going for Boba Fett, Scion of Django. It's rough, and then I will be getting Fennec Shand. I love her. She is amazing. But this is where I am for my full farm. I'm going to get Commander Sokotano up because I want to use her for the Sea Pit. I'm pretty close. I'm 2 away. I will also get B2 Battle Droid up because I want to use him for Sea Pit. And then same with Revan. Revan will be Relic 5. And that's where I stop usually. I stop at Relic 5 because that's what I'm farming for Sea Pit. Because now I have unlocked. Let me show you my GLs. Galactic Legends. Now that I have unlocked Sith Eternal, I'm not going for Vader or Rey per se. Like, I will get them eventually. But, like, with Vader, I'm going to slowly farm for the Bad Batch. And so, like, right now, I've got Wrecker. Once I have unlocked the ultimate for C, I will spend more time gearing him. This is I usually go after his shards every couple of days, simply because he's got the ship as well. And so, before I had unlocked C, I could farm for Wrecker and the Y-wing battleship pretty easily, and so I've gotten him up, but like he's the hardest one to get because it costs 20. But now that I'm farming for C, I'm getting Imbo up. He's one that I love Imbo. I love the character of Imbo, but he's a rough grind, you know. I'm finally getting him up, and then I'm doing these as well, which I hate. I think the Tuscans are going to be getting a rework. I think just based off of episode 2 of the Book of Boba, I think we're going to get a lot of stuff. I do think Asherot Het is coming. I think that's going to be one of the things that we see from the Book of Boba, right? Yeah. So that being said, I'm also Range Trooper. Oh man, just one away, right? He's one that I'm trying to get to Relic. He's also one I'm trying to get to Relic. Really, as far as I'm concerned, the things that I'm focusing on now are usefulness and fun, right? Tusken rework is absolutely coming. I fully believe it. But as far as fun goes, Darth Revan, Commander Ahsoka, these 3 are my relicables. I really want her to be Relic 5. Let's see. Look at that. I don't even have Resistance Hero Finn 7-starred yet. That's how bad it is. Like, I've been getting him unlocked via the drops that he shows up, the event drops that he shows up in. I really want Mandalore, you know, the Armorer, but I look at my Mando characters, you know, and I'm just like, there's no way for me to unlock Maul, which I'll be closer in this event. But, like, my Mando characters they're not worth a full Mando team. Like, these 2 I'll put on a Mando team. But, like, I don't have Canderous Ordo or Sabine Wren or any of the other Mandos. So it's like, who do I farm for, right? And so for me, as far as these, the Conquest goes, I'm going for Boba Fett's Scion. Am I going for Starkiller? I will eventually go for Starkiller. They will be the Starkiller shards, those characters. So let's see. Mara Jade, Kyle Katarn, Darth Talon. I do want Darth Talon specifically because I want my Traya team to be useful in other places. Dash Rendar. I want Dash because he's awesome. And I think Dash will eventually get a ship. I think Dash will get a ship here probably pretty soon. Kyle Katarn I want for the Rebel Fighter. I mean, having an extra Jedi around was never a bad thing, but, you know, a Rebel Fighter is useful. Mara Jade, super useful for a Sith team or an Empire team with Big Papa Palps, you know. So, like, yeah, I'll go for him, but not because I want Starkiller. I mean, Starkiller looks dope, but I want these guys way more than I want Starkiller. Like, way, way more. But this is the character that I'm really wanting right now. I did pay the $30 for the month for Conquest. I'm trying to go through and get all of this stuff. It's a challenge because it sucks. I mean, look at so for those of you who are new to the channel or just tuning in for kicks and giggles, look at this. And you saw me play. You saw me play today, and I got the full clear, but you know I lost that first round, and I've made some bad choices. I'm a collector, guys. I love my digital Barbie dolls. I love the digital collection. It's fun for me. Spent more money on this game than I should for sure, but I enjoy it. I really do. But again, it's not. I don't know. It's something that I have fun with, and so for me, this is where I'm at. I did get Kenobi finally to Relic 7. I just need to switch around some mods, and I think I'll be a lot more useful. I need to put mods on Sith Eternal Emperor. because he needs to be better. And so, I don't know, guys, but thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great weekend, a good start to the new year. I hope you guys are having fun. In the section below, there's links. You can try out Audible for 1 month, absolutely free. Keep 2 books, totally your choice. There's some great books out there. Might I suggest Thrawn? It's phenomenal. Also, The Witcher. Gotta say, guys, if you've never read The Witcher, you got to. It's amazing. Go to your local library, Sail the Seven Seas, or check out Audible, right? Every time you help sign up, you help the channel. Going Nerdy swag. It's out there, right? And there's some great shirts. I make shirts that I want to wear. I also put them online for you guys if you're interested as well. But most importantly, guys, like, subscribe, share. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. And as always, always, always remember to smile and stay nerdy, my friends.